Hey, you guys are back. I can't believe it. And so am I. This is fun. I love it. Welcome back to Rooaak. I am your host, Frederick. We're going through Proverbs. Got my laptop on my pillow, sitting in my recliner. Well, I guess it's just a swiveler. Ocean is speaking a little today. Sun's out. It's not angry. Hurricane season's not yet, but wind's up and a little bit of whitecaps and surf's up. Nobody's down there though because it's a little windy. Okay, so today we are reading Proverbs 4. Today we are going to read in the NCV. NCV stands for New Catholic Bible. I don't think I've ever read this before. This will be fun. It's a translation. Catholics wanted an easy to read Bible, so they went to work and hi-ho, it got done. And so I think it's going to be easy to read. We'll see. They also have a St. Joseph edition. And I don't know if I said this. Did I say this? It's got the Apocrypha in it. Most Catholic Bibles do. It's a set of books that the Catholics believe in, and they believe they are inspired readings, and the Protestants decided not. And so I think there's something like bits and pieces and fragments, like 60 some different books, but they only put in like maybe 11 or something. I don't know. I have to look it up, or you look it up. You tell me. Okay, here we go. Enough of the intro. Acquire wisdom. Listen, my children, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. What I am offering to you is sound advice. Do not forsake my teaching. When I was a young boy in my father's house, tender in years, and my mother's only child, he taught me and said, let your heart hold fast to my words and follow my instructions, and you will live. Well, when I was a young boy and my mother's only child, obviously he was the firstborn, I wasn't. I had older sisters, and at times they would beat me up, and it wasn't fun. But not so easy now, little big sister, is it? Since I'm 6'5" and 260 pounds. Well, actually, I owe one of them my life. She pulled off a kid choking me to death when I was a kid in elementary school. Yeah, I was young. So I guess I owe her something, some love back. You know, I'd like to meet that kid today and introduce him to my friend, Krav Maga. Yeah. Okay, acquire wisdom and gain understanding. Never forget or turn aside from my words. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will watch over you. She. Boats, planes, trains, they all say she, isn't it? I have a question. Aren't we talking about God? Spirit here? It's he, right? The beginning of wisdom is she. Oh my. The beginning of wisdom is acquire wisdom, and no matter what the cost, acquire understanding. Yeah, this is how I pray. Well, a lot of times this is how I pray. I pray for 4 things. Lord, give me wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment. And at the end of my prayer, I also add in humility. Yep. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment. Those are the 4 biggies for me. Maybe for you. You take it, whatever you want. Extol wisdom. What is it? Extol. I know that word, but I just don't know what it means. I have to look it up. Extol wisdom, and she will exalt you. If you embrace her, she will honor you. She will place on your head a lovely garland, that was yesterday too, and bestow on you a crown of beauty. Listen, my son, and take my words to heart, and the years of your life will be multiplied. I have instructed you in the ways of wisdom and led you along the paths of righteousness. When you walk, your steps will be unimpeded, and when you run, you will not stumble. Okay, I got an unimpeded story. Well, it's actually impeding. So I got a ticket. I was driving back from DC to Detroit one time. And oh man, the construction traffic was just terrible. And you know, after you're driving 8 hours, you know, whatever it is, you're just like, I just want to go. And so there was a bunch of cars that were going up the median shoulder, and then they were spinning around to go back to the exit or go somewhere else, you know. I was like, man, we are just dead stop. I think I'm going to do the same thing. And so I didn't, and wouldn't you know it, a cop comes right over the hill right then. Are you freaking kidding me? So she gave me a ticket, nobody else, just me. So, okay, thank you very much. So I called an attorney. And I said, now, I was young and maybe dumb. Maybe I wasn't so humble. And I said, hey, can you get me off this? And he said, yeah, absolutely. I'll just tell him you were impeding traffic. It's a lesser thing. I think I got points for it too. And sure enough, judge said, no, it stands. So I had to pay the attorney and the court fee and the ticket. God was teaching me a lesson. Hold fast to instruction and never let her go. Guard her carefully, for she is your life. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked or walk on the road that evil doers follow. Avoid it. Do not go by it. Turn aside from it and go on your way. They cannot rest until they have done wrong. They cannot sleep until they have made someone stumble. The bread of wickedness is their food, and the wine of violence is their drink. You know, I love bread. Bread and butter. I think you can basically live forever on bread and butter. I like my butter cold. If you like your butter cold, talk to me in the comment section. I don't like this warm butter. We went to a really fancy restaurant when I was a kid. They had frozen butter, and I thought it was the best thing. I was like eating the whole thing. Bread of wickedness. Now, the wine of violence is there. That would be weird, wouldn't it? You go to the grocery store and you pick up a bottle, and it's called Violence. A wine bottle called Violence. And you go, excuse me, sir, excuse me. Can you tell me what's in this wine? We just had a little agitation, anger, and death. I think you'll like it. No, thank you. Don't hang out with those people. Don't do it. The path of righteousness is like the light of dawn, which increases in brightness to the fullness of day. I hope you have your Bibles open and you're reading along with me, but the way of the wicked is like deep darkness, and they cannot even see what they have stumbled over. Yeah, it's always a bummer. My son, concentrate attentively on my words. Pay heed to the instructions I pass on to you, and do not let them slip from your mind, and keep them forever in your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and provide health to their entire being. Three more. Guard your heart with all possible vigilance, for from it flows the wellspring of life. Life is good. Death not so good. Turn away from the mouth that deceives and keep your distance from lips that mislead. Okay, so footnote, if you're a salesman or woman, it can be kind of hard for you not to deceive your clients, huh? Or, people that, if you're just doing a commit, like I've been in real estate like for decades. And if you ask a real estate agent, hey, is today a good day to sell your house? Today's a fantastic day to sell your house. Hey, is it a good day to buy a house? It's a fantastic day to buy a house. It's all about the commission. There might be a time when it's good on both or what your needs are. But to be honest with you, it's either a good time to buy a house or it's either a good time to sell a house because of real estate and the timing of real estate. That's how you make money. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze on what lies before you. Oh, no, that one's a good one too. Okay, so here's another story. So I guess it was maybe 40 years ago. I took the youth pastor to a gym. Just a kind of like maybe like a Lifetime today, and we went to go play racquetball, and it was the time that all these aerobics instructors were starting to wear Lycra, and it was like all over the gym. Every girl had Lycra on, like today, and his eyes just bugged out of his head, and he goes, oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it. How do you come here and not just stare at everything and sin? And I said, it's all Egypt, baby. It's all Egypt. Keep your eyes straight, keep your focus, don't look back. Just remember it's Egypt. Don't look at the girls. Ensure the path you tread is level, and then your ways will be sure. Do not swerve either to the right or to the left. Keep your foot far from evil. Yeah, if you swerve your car, you spill a little coffee. You swerve your life, you might lose a couple decades. Don't be doing the swerving. I like the translation. Recap. I thought it was easy. New Catholic Bible. There you go. Okay, friends. Lovies. See you tomorrow. Out.